What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the garage. Today we're out here with some upgrades for the shop area. I've got a parts washer tool that we're going to unbox. We're going to check it out. We're going to put it together and then we're going to try it out. Let's go. All right, so I picked up this parts washer from the local Harbor Freight. There's a bunch of different ones that are kind of the same. They're all basically the same specs, the same things that, you get the same type of pump, the same stamped steel. They're all, the specs are the same, right? This one was decently cheaper than the rest. And then Harbor Freight just happened to send me one of those nice 25% coupons the day before I was going to go get it. So that solidified it. So picked this thing up. It's a central machinery, as you can see, 20-gallon parts washer. It's got the pump built in. Now that we got that CJ in the fleet, I'm sure I'm going to have to do a lot of cleanup on a lot of greasy parts on that thing, because it's an 85 and it's been, a farm Jeep. So I went ahead and grabbed this to help with those projects. So we're going to unbox it real quick, see what we get, see how hard it is to put together, and then we'll try it out. All right, so this one's a little big for the work area. Hopefully you guys can see pretty well. I'll try to be sure that I show you everything as best I can. I'm gonna open this thing up real quick. One thing to note, it does not come with the cleaning solution. They sell it at the store. This lists a 20-gallon capacity. I wasn't gonna go spend the $200 on cleaning material or cleaning fluid. So I just picked up 2 gallons. I hope that's enough. If not, I can go back and get a couple more. But I don't think you need the full 20 gallons. I don't think you need that much. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see, but right off the bat, we got the lid, the top of the unit here, and it's got a nice finish. It's either paint or powder coat, but got a nice shiny finish to it. Pretty heavy. Probably should have done this on the ground, but whatever. Nice thick steel tub. Let me see if I can get this slid over. I can get the tub out without dropping it. That'll suck. All right. There we go. All right, that's probably the parts tray that goes inside. This is probably the bottom tray or the backer, I don't know. I'm assuming everything else is inside because there's nothing left in the box. That's it, inside there. Let's see what we got. Oh wow. Has like a spring assist kit. You see that? That's cool. And I read something somewhere, I don't know if it was on the box or what, but somehow this opener, or this thing that holds it open, if there's a fire inside this box, that thing will close the lid. I don't know how that works, but that's what the box said. So I don't plan on testing that because I don't want a fire, but just know it's there, and just in case. So that's probably the pump assembly, and this is probably the legs, but we'll find out pretty soon. All right, I'm going to grab you guys so you can have a look in here. It's a nice little tub. It's got a good amount of interior space. I mean, that's big, right? I mean, you'll be able to put like a whole engine head in there for cleaning without the tray in. All right, I'm gonna unpack the rest of this stuff and lay everything out, and then we'll see what the instructions say as far as putting it all together. But so far, I'm liking what I see. I mean, I think it was $120. it's not bad at all. For it looks like it's got good quality. So we'll get it put together and see what happens. All right, we got it unboxed and unpacked here. Got all 4 legs. We got the fluid hose. We got another little parts tray. This is the pump itself, bag of hardware, and some instructions. I'll read through instructions real quick, get a general idea of what we're going to do, and then we'll do it. All right. All right, it looks like assembly is going to be pretty straightforward. It said to flip the tub upside down, install the 4 legs on those 4 tabs. Pretty self-explanatory. Then this is a tray that goes about two-thirds of the way down the legs, and again, you put it together with the bolts. Once I get that done, I'll flip it over, and then we'll see how to install this pump. And then I think that'll be it. It's pretty easy setup. All right, each bolt has a lock washer and a nut. There's 4 on each leg, 10mm socket, and then Phillips head screwdriver. All right, that was pretty easy. Seems pretty stable, pretty sturdy. It's a good height. It's not super short. It could be a little bit taller, but you know, whatever. I was hoping that the bottom of these legs down there was like filled, because I was wanting to put some casters on it, because I think it would be really cool to be able to store it, move that fridge and store it under the workbench here. Because there's power right there, and you could just, you know, pull it out, use it, and stuff it back in there. But I may have to rig up some casters, because I really like that idea. All right, so we're going to get the pump installed real quick, and then I think that's it. So the pump side is really easy. You see it's got this lip right there. So you're going to unloosen the 2 screws here to loosen that up. And then you slide this through this opening here with the cord and everything. And then when you tighten those screws back up, it clamps to the bottom lip right here. So I'm going to get that done real quick. And then we got to put the fluid hose on, but that's pretty easy. All right, next step. All right, so the fluid hose does have a rubber O-ring there, so I don't think we need to use any like Teflon tape or anything. And it actually just screws into that port right there. And then that's done. We're done. All right, so I went ahead and got that hose tightened up there. Put the parts tray, the top parts tray, and the little one in. It's got a little filter here. Make sure you don't knock that loose putting it all together. Make sure that's seated down in there good. I also picked this up, and I'll put the link on Amazon for it. It's an extension of this hose here, and it puts the fluid through there into a brush. So you can actually like brush some of the more chunkier stuff off while the fluid's coming out and not just rinse. So you can scrub with it. So I grabbed that too. Figured that would be a nice touch. But that's it on assembly. I'm gonna pour the chemical in here. I gotta find somewhere to put it first, because I'm running out of space in here. It's gotta have power, so that's the problem. But I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up, and I don't know if I have anything to clean or not. I'll try to find something. All right. All right, so I was just reading the instructions here, and this is extremely concentrated. So for greasy machinery and tools, which is kind of my MO here, is dilute 1 part degreaser to 26 part water. So this would make 27 gallons of cleaner, which is way too much. But But I was reading in the book here, and although it's a 20-gallon tank, it's a 12-gallon solvent capacity. So I'll have to do some math and stuff, but figure out how much of that gallon, and then the rest is water. And then that should get us where we need to be. So I'm gonna knock that out real quick, and then we'll check it out, see how it works. All right, so that actually worked out pretty good because I have a water spigot right here outside the back door of the shop. So I put roughly half of the gallon in there. Probably need to pour just a touch more. And then there's a line in here that says highest liquid level. So I'm gonna fill it up to right below that. And that should be the 12-gallon mark where we need to be. So getting closer, almost there. It took a little while for it to prime, but it's working now. Let me flip the switch here on the side. Just hit that guy, and then you got the fluid coming out. Your brush handle there, and you just clean your parts with it. That's how it works. So, seems to be good. I will have some projects on the CJ because I'm fixing to get it into the shop here real soon. One of the first things on it is going to be a very leaky valve cover. So we're going to pull the valve cover off and replace the valve cover seal. So that'll be the first thing we throw in here and clean up. I think it'll fit, so that'll be good. Get it cleaned up, get that oil leak fixed, and hopefully that stops the oil leaks on the front and the back of the motor, and I don't have to go into front and rear mains. But for now, we're going to finish it off here. All right, guys, well, that was a pretty easy project. The parts washer looks like a good quality piece. It looks like it's going to be very beneficial to the shop. And I hope that my review and assembly video here helps you make educated decisions so that you can purchase the best tools for your projects. If you like what I'm doing and you like hanging out with me, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I've got all kinds of content. I do unboxing videos like this where we check out new tools and such. I've got OBS content, a CJ7, general garage projects, all kinds of stuff. So a little bit of everything. I appreciate all of you guys, and y'all have a good one and rock on.